Ever wondered how Amish farmers predict brutal winters months before meteorologists? While we check weather apps and satellite forecasts, these communities read signs in nature that sound impossible. Squirrels building nests, caterpillar stripes, and even pig organs supposedly reveal what's coming. These 10 strange predictions have guided Amish families through 3 centuries of winters, and they claim accuracy that puts modern forecasting to shame. Woolly bears, black and orange banded caterpillars appearing each fall, carry winter predictions in their coloring. According to Amish observation, the width of the brown middle band reveals winter severity. A wide brown band indicates milder conditions ahead, while a narrow band warns of brutal cold. These woolly bear caterpillars, scientifically known as Purarctia isabella, appear on roadsides and garden paths throughout September and October. Amish farmers examine multiple caterpillars rather than relying on single specimens. They understand that individual variation exists, so they look for consistent patterns across dozens of caterpillars. Communities track these observations year after year, comparing band widths to actual winter conditions. Many Amish farmers claim 70 to 80% accuracy over decades of observation, though meteorologists remain skeptical about scientific correlation. Children learn to spot and read these caterpillars from young ages, understanding their importance to family preparation. When bands appear narrow, families immediately increase woodcutting and food preservation. The observation window is critical, as caterpillars must be examined in early fall before they hibernate. Regional variations exist, with Lancaster County and Ohio communities noting different patterns in their local caterpillar populations. The preparation decisions triggered by woolly bears aren't trivial. Wide bands mean normal winter preparation continues, but narrow bands send families into intensive stockpiling mode. This single natural sign determines how many cords of wood get cut and how many jars get canned. While modern weather services offer 10-day forecasts, these caterpillars supposedly predict conditions 3 months ahead. Corn husks. The thickness and tightness of corn husks during harvest reveal winter intentions hidden in plant biology. When husks appear unusually thick with many tight layers, Amish farmers prepare for harsh cold. This observation happens during September and October harvest season when entire fields get examined. Farmers check multiple stalks across their property, understanding that random sampling misses patterns only comprehensive observation reveals. The biological reasoning suggests plants prepare seeds for survival based on environmental signals humans can't consciously detect. Amish families keep harvest journals documenting husk characteristics year after year. Historical correlations appear throughout these records, with thick husks in fall 1977 preceding the devastating blizzard winter of 1978. The observation isn't casual but systematic, with children taught to peel and examine husks, reporting findings to their fathers. When corn husks signal severe winter, harvest decisions accelerate. Extra corn gets dried and preserved beyond normal quantities. The observation extends to other crops as well, with onion skin thickness examined for similar protective layering. Modern farmers dismiss these observations as coincidence, but Amish communities maintain the practice through generations. They claim 65 to 75% accuracy rates over decades, suggesting the correlation holds genuine predictive value despite lacking scientific explanation. Squirrel behavior. Unusual squirrel activity in early fall reveals winter predictions through multiple behavioral changes. Amish observers watch for early nest building, increased nut gathering intensity, and nest placement height. When squirrels build nests high in trees, deep snow is expected at ground level. Tail thickness becomes another indicator, with fuller, bushier tails appearing before harsh winters. The most striking sign appears in gathering behavior. When squirrels work frantically from dawn to dusk, collecting and storing food, severe winter approaches. Observation happens throughout woods near farms, backyard trees, and fence rows where squirrels concentrate. August and September activity proves most predictive, giving families 2 to 3 months preparation time. The instinctual response likely connects to barometric pressure changes and temperature shifts that animals detect more sensitively than humans. Amish tracking involves mental notes comparing squirrel behavior to actual winter conditions over years. Children receive education through watching animals as practical homework assignments. Historical examples include extraordinary squirrel activity before the 1993 blizzard that buried the Midwest. Multiple species get monitored, including gray, red, and fox squirrels, with consistent behavior across species strengthening predictions. When squirrels signal harsh winter, families respond by cutting extra firewood immediately. Scientific backing exists for animal behavior predictions, with studies confirming wildlife sensitivity to environmental changes humans miss. Modern people ignore these wildlife signals entirely, while the Amish consider them essential preparation tools refined through 3 centuries of observation. Tree bark. Bark thickness and texture changes reveal how trees prepare for winter severity. When unusually thick bark growth appears, trees are protecting themselves against harsh cold ahead. Multiple species get examined, including oak, maple, hickory, and walnut, with each showing distinct protective responses. The north-facing sides of trees display most pronounced changes, receiving harshest weather exposure. Observation method involves comparing current year bark growth to previous year's development. The biological explanation suggests trees add protective layers when severe cold threatens their survival. Timing matters critically, with observations needed in late summer before leaves fall and obscure bark details. Older Amish men teach younger generations which bark changes carry meaning versus normal variation. Specific indicators include rough, deeply furrowed bark compared to smooth, thin bark of average years. These observations directly affect woodcutting decisions, with thick bark triggering increased cordwood harvest. Historical accuracy appears in records showing thick bark in fall 1976, preceding the brutal winter of 1977. Regional patterns vary, with Pennsylvania oaks showing different responses than Ohio hickories. The tactile skill of reading bark develops through years of practice. Experienced farmers run their hands over bark, feeling differences invisible to untrained eyes. Multiple trees get checked across properties because relying on single specimens leads to false conclusions. Bark thickness also determines how much wood gets stacked in preparation, with storage barns filled or left partially empty based on this single natural indicator. Hornet nests. Nest height and construction thickness predict winter severity through insect instinct. The fundamental rule states that higher nests indicate deeper snow, while lower nests suggest mild winter. Observation timing occurs in late summer when nests reach full size but before cold drives insects away. Specific measurements matter, with nests built 15 feet or higher serving as harsh winter warnings. Paper wasp nest thickness provides additional confirmation, with more layers indicating colder temperatures expected. Observation locations include barn eaves, tree branches, and porch overhangs where nests appear prominently. The instinct driving this behavior suggests insects building above expected snow lines, though the mechanism remains scientifically mysterious. Amish families track nest locations in summer, then compare heights to actual snowfall accumulation when winter arrives. Historical correlations appear throughout community memory, with high nests in 1995 preceding that winter's heavy snow. Children learn to observe from safe distances, never disturbing nests while noting their characteristics. Construction material differences become apparent in close examination, with thicker, denser nests appearing before cold winters. Multiple nest verification is essential, requiring checks on 5 to 10 nests across entire properties. These observations affect barn preparation decisions, with buildings secured and reinforced when nests climb to unusual heights. Scientific perspective remains divided, with some entomologists studying hornet predictive behavior while others dismiss correlations as coincidence. The timing advantage is substantial, with nests completed by August giving families 3 to 4 months warning before winter's arrival. Onion skins. Onion skin layers and thickness indicate winter severity through plant protective responses. The prediction states that thick, tough, many-layered skins signal harsh winter ahead. Checking happens at harvest time in late summer and early fall when onions get pulled and processed. The biological reasoning suggests plants protecting bulbs against severe cold they somehow anticipate. Layer counting becomes systematic practice, with papery skins examined and compared to previous years. Color intensity supposedly provides additional information, with deeper colors indicating colder winters approaching. Garden observations require checking entire harvests rather than random samples to identify true patterns. Amish wives often serve as primary observers of this sign since women typically manage vegetable gardens and food preservation. Storage implications follow directly from skin observations. When skins appear unusually thick, extra onions get preserved beyond normal quantities. Historical records appear in kitchen journals where women note skin thickness alongside winter severity for decades. The correlation becomes apparent in these records, with thin skins in 1988 preceding mild winter and thick skins in 1989 preceding harsh conditions. These observations affect next year's planting decisions, with garden plans adjusted based on patterns emerging from signs. The comparison with corn husks provides confirmation, as two separate plant indicators reinforcing identical predictions strengthen confidence. Modern gardeners completely miss these observations while rushing through harvest, whereas Amish families maintain deliberate attention to details their ancestors considered essential. Pig spleen. Fall butchering reveals winter predictions through organ examination in what might be the strangest Amish forecasting method. Pig spleen shape, thickness, and markings supposedly indicate winter severity with remarkable specificity. Observation happens during October and November butchering season when families process livestock for winter meat supply. The interpretation divides the spleen into three sections representing different winter periods. Thickness at the top predicts early winter severity, middle thickness indicates midwinter conditions, and bottom thickness reveals late winter harshness. Experienced butchers, usually older men, read these organs with confidence built through decades of observation. The practice traces to European origins, dating back centuries before migration to America. Amish documentation remains mental rather than written, with butchers comparing spleen predictions to actual weather year after year. Accuracy claims reach 80% or higher in some communities, though even within Amish society, skeptics consider this superstition rather than observation. The biological mechanism remains completely unknown, with no scientific explanation for how pig physiology could predict weather months ahead. Butchering decisions depend on initial spleen readings, as predictions affect preservation methods chosen for meat storage. Multiple pig verification provides pattern confirmation, with butchers examining 2 or 3 pigs before drawing conclusions. This knowledge faces extinction as fewer Amish families butcher their own livestock, relying instead on professional processors. Modern society dismisses the practice entirely, while traditional Amish families maintain faith in generations of accumulated observation, suggesting genuine correlation exists. First frost. Timing and characteristics of first frost predict winter length and severity through multiple observation factors. The fundamental rule states that early first frost before October 15 indicates a long, harsh winter ahead. Frost patterns matter significantly, with heavy, thick frost signaling severe cold compared to light surface frost. The distinction between ground frost and air frost carries different implications for winter prediction. Observation happens at dawn when frost appears most prominently on garden plants, grass, and roof shingles. Moon phase correlation adds complexity, with first frost during full moon supposedly indicating especially harsh winter. These observations directly affect harvest decisions, triggering rush to finish before frost kills remaining crops. Families record first frost dates for decades, building historical databases showing correlation patterns. The 90-day rule connects first frost to last frost timing, with early fall frost supposedly predicting late spring frost 9 months later. Multiple night observations distinguish between single light frost events and several consecutive nights of heavy frost. The preparation triggered by first frost timing is immediate and comprehensive, shifting entire community into winter readiness mode.